Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are continuing on with this thing right here, and if you guys have been following along, this is our steam locomotive. Now it is absolutely ginormous. It is a 4 by 6 by 6 by 6 by 4. I mean, it is huge. It is also a triplex one, so each one of these is independently powered by an independent boiler, which is kind of insane actually. But anyway, it powers itself along at a decent speed. What we're going to do today is we're going to try and get all of the smoke coming out of the right place at the front. We're also going to go ahead and try and build the cab to look a little bit nicer. And we're also going to modify this area to hopefully make this look a little bit nicer too. Essentially, we're going to turn one of these around, add some smaller hoppers on the top, and then we should be good to go. So let's go ahead and get on with it, shall we? Okie dokie, so you will have noticed that I've actually changed the color back to grey. This isn't quite white, it is actually grey. And the reason being is because I thought it looked nicer, so that's why I've done this. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get rid of that right there, because it doesn't need to be in there. Any extra weight that we've got inside of this thing, we don't really need. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of it. With that being said, we now need to send the smoke, which is actually now in the roof, backwards. So we got to delete these guys that are right here. Get rid of all of them. In fact, there we go. And essentially, we actually need to send them backwards. So let's go ahead and get rid of these real quick. And we will get on with sending them straight back. With that being said, we do actually legit just have to go sideways from here. So let me grab one of these. Send it sideways. Send it backwards if possible. So, oh, I hate when this happens. So send it backwards like this. There you go. Excellent. And we should be able to get both of these on both sides all the way to the end. Now we need them at the end so that we can actually start pumping the steam or the smoke out of the top. With that being said, we now need to attach it to this one and have this one do exactly the same thing. So it needs to go down the side and get powered forwards that way. So grab one of these, go ahead and send it this way. Wherever that is, we now need to turn it. There we go. And send it in a straight line in this direction. Now, if it runs into anything, we'll have issues, but we haven't run into anything at all. Excellent. Nice. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to get some fluid ports and we're going to go ahead and put them on the roof. So we need 3. So there's 1, 2, and 3. That is fine. I'm only going to do it at the front and the rear bit is going to be empty. That's okay. So now we just need to connect those up. I'm going to do that real quick and then I'll be back with you guys in a second. Alright, so it looks like I've actually managed to do that. So let's go ahead and spawn it in and see if the smoke comes out of the front end. If it does, that's great. If it doesn't, then I'm going to cry, but I think it will. There you go, it comes out of the funnel at the front. That is exactly where we needed it to be. That's great. Okay, so now it's time to fix the other bits as well. So we're going to delete this, we're going to delete that, and we're going to delete this one right here, which actually shows us all of the pipes. That's kind of ridiculous, but there you go. We're then going to go ahead and grab this piece and send it across there. We're going to do the same thing right here, and we're obviously going to paint the inside this color, which is actually fine for right now. So let's go ahead and drag that in as well. On both sides, we're actually going to be deleting both of these, which is kind of weird. Like, it's a weird thing to be doing, but that's okay. We're then going to delete this, and this, and this, and we're going to try and fit these on like that. Now, that might be weird, but it does fit, and that's exactly what we wanted. So we need it to fit. We're then going to be able to actually get rid of a chunk of this, including a chunk of this also, which means that we can actually make this a little bit skinnier, which is really good for making it look a little bit nicer. So that's fantastic. In fact, actually, maybe we should keep this. Maybe we need to keep this. I don't know. It doesn't really make it skinnier, but I don't know. All right, this is going to be one of the weirdest things to do, actually. Wait, no, we can just get rid of this, can't we? We can just get rid of this. And we can build like quite a nice cab further backwards. Just a little bit further backwards. And that'll be great, actually. So get rid of most of what I've done here. Replace it with these to make it look normal. Obviously, there is pipe work right there, which is a little bit annoying. But what we can do is just put this right here. Somewhat seal it off. So this will go across there like that. We'll build this in as well. We're doing this on both sides, of course, as you guys can see. And then what we're going to do is do something like this. There you go. So it looks like it's going to come over the side. It's going to come over the roof as well, like this. And we need to essentially just seal this off right there. So these guys are all going to join together back here. So do this. And we'll also just do this, I guess. I don't know. Is that going to look weird if I do that? Might look a little bit weird. What we can do is just delete that, bring this across here like this, and then we'll have some sort of weird window to be able to see in there. I know it's going to be strange, but I think we should. So, window, just so that we can see through. Being able to see pipes and stuff isn't a bad idea on a train anyway, so maybe that's okay. Maybe that is okay. Problem is, though, obviously we've got to get these guys into there, which is definitely a problem. This one is actually steam. That one is actually for this one. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. It's for the exhaust. That one's for the exhaust. So we need to do that. I'm also going to clean this up slightly by allowing it to go underneath the window instead of in front of the window, which is fine. There you go. So I think that's the same on both sides. Excellent. We're then going to move this one over to the side also, so that we can see straight out of the window. That makes a lot of sense. So delete all of these guys. We'll have it come straight down, and then we need to join it back up, and hopefully that'll look good. All right, so there we go. We've lowered it down. We're going to go ahead and attach it onto there like this, and then straight up to there like that. There we go. So now we can actually see straight out the window. What I might do as well is somewhat block this off. So delete all of these and actually use enclosed pipes in order to do that. But then we'll be able to see forwards, which is quite nice. Having it be a flat edge instead of like a thing is actually a really good idea too. With that being said, if it was a little bit skinnier, that would be even nicer. And I don't know how I want to go about doing that. Like, we could totally do that, but I don't know if I want to. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, what I'll do is, this is in exhaust? This is exhaust, right? So that's exhaust on both sides. The air supply can actually be out the side. That doesn't really matter. As for the coolant, we can have that come in any direction. So we'll actually just go ahead and slap that into there like that. It's the same on both sides. We then need to figure out where the other bit of coolant eventually goes. So I think it goes here. I think this is it. And we need to bring this out and around and then back in. I know that might be very annoying, but that is what we need to do. So out, around the edge. Yes. Continue with a straight pipe if we can. If I've got one. There we go. Make it go up from here. Then backwards. And then it can go straight backwards from there. To, I don't know, halfway across. That's fine. Grab one of these. Make it go from here upwards, and then from here inwards, and then from there, we need the air supply to be attached onto. So, that's fine. We can get all of that sorted. I just need to actually sort it. So, we need it to be on one of these, unfortunately. With that being said, maybe it can be in the cab, but it is a bit in the way if I do it this way around. So, maybe we can send it this way. Then get ourselves a valve. Okay, obviously. So, one of these. And I think if we attach that onto there, and then we add a fluid port, it won't look too out of place actually inside the cab. So we're going to leave those there like that. I think that's fine. With that being said, each of these should be connected to... What is this connected to? Ignition? It's not supposed to be connected to ignition. It's supposed to be connected to this. So that and that are connected. Okay, excellent. No, that's not true. It's this, and it's this. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. So it's not that. Right. This then needs to be connected to here and here. Okay, excellent. And then what else do we need to do? I think that's it, isn't it? So the temperature of this needs to be on there. The temperature of this needs to be on there. And then that's all good to go. I think that's fantastic, actually. That'll totally work. Nice. Alright, so the other thing that we need to do is actually get rid of a hell of a lot of this. I don't actually want it to be this big, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of most of this. There you go, excellent. Get rid of all of that. That does mean that this needs to be smaller again, but that's okay. And we're going to move these forwards so that it's actually pretty close to these ones. And then I think we'll be good to go. So they are part of a separate entity, so we need to allow that to keep working. So we're going to bring this forwards. We're actually going to go ahead and grab this, delete that, put it back in this way around. There you go. Hopefully pointing in the right direction. Doesn't really matter. Then we're going to bring this one in as well to there. And then I need it to look nicer. They don't really look that nice, do they? How do I make those look nicer? I don't actually know. We're going to bring them in a little bit. There you go. And in a little bit from the back. Is that too close together? It looks it. Delete those again. Bring this one further backwards. Maybe further backwards again. There you go. So, what's the best way of doing this? I think, honestly, I kind of want to drop it down a block and then try and hide them. I think that's legitimately what I want to do. Try and hide them so that they don't look like they're there. That might be a bit weird to do, but it's what we've got and it's what I'm doing. So there you go. Anyway, let's go back up to the top. Grab these guys. Flip it around. Move it around. Bring it in till it attaches onto that one. There we go. Except I've done a bit more by accident. We're then going to go ahead and attach these guys onto here like this and like this. And we're going to delete that one. And honestly, that looks okay. Don't know how to do the backs of trains. I'm not very good at it, but I think it looks alright. So now what we're going to do is delete these and make it go higher. Okay, here we go. So we're going to allow this to go a little bit higher using something like this. And then we're going to build... Actually, no. Delete it down. I know this might seem weird, but we're going to delete it down so it's a little bit lower than the front. And then we're going to do one of these. Yes. Okay, just there across there like that. We're then going to do one of... I want to do one of those, but we're probably going to use this. There you go. To allow this angle to be quite high. There we go. I think that's going to look sick. So we're going to attach all of this together like so. Alright, very nice. We're then going to go back into this. Grab one of these. Put it on there like that. And we're going to grab one of these and put it on here like this. There you go. I think for a cab, I think that actually looks alright. We're then going to delete a bunch of this. And there as well. There we go. In fact, should it be like open quite a lot anyway? I feel like this should be like wide open. Sort of. So maybe that's okay. Yeah. In fact, fill this bit back in to there. Go ahead and fill this bit back into here. And we'll add like a big window in here, I guess. In fact, make this one bigger. Put this somewhere in the middle of that. 1, 2, and one of these. And then I think we can make this look great, actually. So let's go ahead and start painting this in so that it'll look good once it's in. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, this could be sick. It could be, but it might not be. We'll see. Anyway, do all that around there. Go ahead and paint these guys in. Paint these guys in. And we need to paint the whole interior as well, but that's fine. So for now, just do this. There we go. Excellent. And there we go. Very nice indeedy. Very, very, very nice. There we go. And this one, if I can get to it. Here we go. Nicely done. Okay, we're then going to paint all of that. We're going to paint this. And finally, we actually need to get some hoppers and put them on the top. We're going to use small ones. So that goes there. Oh, they don't attach together if I do this. I'm going to have to fill them all separately, which is kind of ridiculous, but at the same time, I guess it's fine. Oh, this is going to be insane. This is going to be absolutely insane. Okay, we're going to go ahead and fill this in like this. We don't actually need to see those hoppers at all, so this is okay. We're then going to do that right there, and this right here. We're going to fill that in up to there, and there we go. So we might actually have to make the cab a little bit bigger in terms of backwards, or going back over. Which is fine. But for now, that looks okay, right? That looks somewhat alright, I think. We're going to go ahead and paint the top bit of this back this colour. That's fine. And we'll leave all of that colour. That's good. And then we're going to go ahead and do this across the roof. But we'll do it in this colour because I think it'll be easier. So do it in that colour there like that. And we'll leave it like that for now. That's excellent. Yeah. So we've changed the whole front end of this to look a little bit weirder. We've obviously added a cabin to the back, which either looks good or doesn't. I'm not entirely sure. We can see down the side if we wanted to see out the front. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Delete that. Put that piece right there. And we'll add a window just in the side. Yeah, just in the side like this. Bam. It might be weird, but there you go. Nice. Okay. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it, guys. All right, this bit is going to be this color. We're going to do that across the back end. All the way across. Let's see. There you go. And all the way across up here, too. Yes. All right, the other thing, I'm going to grab one of these. We're going to put it in as a support, and that looks fine to me, to be honest. I'm actually going to paint that bit in, too. There we go. And in here. I don't think we want this window anymore, actually. I don't think we want it anymore. But we're going to go ahead and keep it for now. So save it. Actually, spawn it in. Let's go ahead and drive it out of here and see how we feel about it. Let's go. So the smoke's coming out the front. Everything actually looks pretty streamlined now, which is awesome. And it doesn't look too bulky at the back anymore, even though it's the same width. Excellent. Okay, so these ones aren't actually heating up as quickly as they were before, so we have a problem. We have a big problem. This one is working just fine, but the other two are not, and I need to figure out why. So they were heating up, they just weren't heating up quickly. So why would that be? Why would that be? Oh god. Okay, so this is coolant in, and this is coolant out. Okay, so if we bring this around here, this one goes up and around and all the way down to here. What is this? Yeah, so then it goes in. Okay, and then this one, we need to follow it back around. Color coding would have been good, but never mind. So it goes all the way down to here. Then it goes down. It's so hard to follow. It goes down, then it goes round, then it goes up, and then it goes back, and then it goes in. So, is it the fact that it is actually sideways that is breaking this, or is there another problem with it? I'm not sure. Okay, so that one still heats up quite nicely, but these two definitely are not doing it, and I really don't know why. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put something in front of this, and we'll see if putting something in front of the firebox actually impacts its speed of heating up. Because it might be that actually contributes towards the air that is inside of that. But let's go ahead and do this. And we'll go again, and we'll see what happens this time. It might also be that the pipes aren't good enough, but we'll see. So, I brushed it. It's still heating up quicker. So, it's not that is the problem. It is definitely something else. I don't know what it is, though. It's definitely an issue, though. Maybe they actually just need pipes inside of the way... Oh, I don't know. I don't know how this is supposed to work. So, if they need pumps inside, like, in series, if that makes sense... because now they might be too far away. That's a bit of an issue, because we're going to need so many pumps. But let's try and add it to one side, and we'll see if it works. In fact, if I'm adding it to one side, it might as well be added to the other side, because it's literally... oh, no, it doesn't work out that way, actually. So, this one is reaching all the way to the end. Okay, that's fine. The air inlet is right here on this one. That shouldn't matter, should it? So, let's go ahead and figure this out. Where is... I need to figure out what line it's on and which way around the pump is on this side in order to figure out how it should be in. So the pump out should be on my side on this one. So let's bring it to this end. Delete this one and this one and this one. And then pump out should be on this end. Let's have a little look, see if I've managed to do that. Yep, fluid out. There we go. And then I think this is actually the other one. So we're going to go ahead and delete a bunch of these. And we're going to have it on the other end. And we're going to see if this actually fixes anything. It might also not fix anything. But we'll see. There we go. Good. And then pump. Okie dokie. And then electricity. There we go. Oh! I see why. Aha! Because we didn't give them any electricity. Alright, we found it. They weren't actually opening up the air valves. And that was meaning that it wasn't working. Excellent. Now that we've sorted that, let's go! Alright, I'm happy now. Well, if it works, I'm happy. It might not work still. We'll see. Let's go. Alright, so it seems to be working this time. Yep, they're all going up at the same speeds. That is excellent. Nice. I'm so happy with that, actually. Also, another thing is, I'm starting to think that this bit right here isn't long enough. I kind of want it to go, like, to stretch back a lot further. But I'm not sure I do actually really want to do that. I don't know. I'm seeing it and I kind of feel like it should be. But anyway, these are all around the same now, actually. They're very close together, which is good. So now we're going to go ahead and get it going in a second. And then we should be good to fully go. That'd be excellent. Let's wait a second. Waiting for this to get to like 8. The valves aren't working because that one's about to explode. It exploded. Why aren't the valves working? Everything's gone wrong. Why aren't the excess valve? Which one was it on? I think it was the front one. So that's there. Why wasn't that working? Anyone? What's that controlled by? That goes up to there. This is already in. This is still in. Down to there. Okay. Is it merged? Yes, it is. Why did that one just explode? Oh, no, it was this one. Alright, what's it controlling? There. Okay, so... Can the steam not get out? I'm confused. Why was that a problem? Why was that a problem? Also, this shouldn't be able to get up to the right heat, should it? I'm confused. We need to figure out which one blew up. There's so many issues that keep happening. It's ridiculous. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this going again. I'm going to go before it reaches max temperature anyway. And max boiler pressure. And then it should be good anyway. Alright, it's just going to go now while the pressure is actually still low. Just to see what it looks like while it's moving. And honestly, I think I really like it. I do. I think I actually really like the way this thing looks. A few of you guys have said it should articulate a little bit more. Articulate. No, that's not the word. Is it? What's the word? It is articulate. It sounds wrong. But is it? Now I'm confused. Meaning that it should, like, be able to twist a little bit, especially the bogies. I did almost run over a cow, but was still good. But I don't know whether it should be able to do that. I don't know whether it should. It is quite long, but going around bends, it does seem okay, so maybe that is fine. But yeah, we need some dials in here now. We also want some valves that maybe we can control ourselves. We'll see. In fact, maybe we can put some just on this, just for show, but also that you do actually need to do. With that being said, we also need to actually add some a tender to add coal, because it doesn't have very much in it. Also, everybody's saying that I say with that being said quite a lot, which is true. So there you go. Alright, so what I'm thinking now is that we take it back and we give it a slightly different color on the outside, and then maybe we paint it a little bit more after that too. So let's go ahead and change the entire outside color to be blue. Or red. No, I'm thinking maybe green. Whoa, that's weird. No, we want it to be like mallard blue, which is more like this color, but a little bit less light. There you go. It's kind of that color. It is actually kind of pretty much that color. So we're going to leave it like that, sort of. Except inside, we're going to change it back. It's going to be this on the interior, which I think is fine for the roof. Everything else is going to be grey, because it probably was grey anyway. In real life in these kinds of trains. But there you go. So that's all good. With that being said... Oh, I've said it again. I said it again, guys. Sorry. There you go. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. We're going to paint that and that. There you go. We're going to paint that as well. And over here, we're going to paint this and this and this and this on the edge. There we go. And these guys right here. And this guy and this guy. And there we go. That looks pretty sick. I like it. We're also going to paint those guys right there. And this guy. And those guys. And that one. And that one. And that one. There we go. All right, excellent. So we've painted it quite a bit. It looks kind of interesting. It looks quite cool. It looks mallardy, right? I think we've done a good job at making it look mallardy. I don't know if that's a word that we can use, but it is a word that I've been using, so there you go. But anyway, I'm kind of thinking that this angle right here might be perfect to paint grey. Yeah, there you go. That's it on both sides. We're then going to do it across the front. I don't know whether we should get rid of the gold bit, but there you go. Yeah, I think that actually looks really good. I like it anyway. I do like that. That's quite nice. So yeah, then we can leave it just like that. We need to add a bunch of decoration to the outside too. That'd be fantastic. And then honestly, we should build in some stuff down here to make this bit look a little bit nicer. And then that should be pretty good. But honestly, I think we've done a really good job with the decoration of this so far. We're going to leave it blue for right now. Let's go ahead and spawn it in. In the next video, we'll probably add a tender. And I think that'll make it look way better. And we'll go from there. But also, the other thing that I'm going to do, red wheels. Whoa, red wheels. I should go with black wheels with like red outlines. Oh, that's kind of cool looking actually. I like that. I don't know how you paint these. It's really difficult to get it in the right position to paint it. I can't. There we go. All right, eventually we got there. So black on the inside, black on the inside. Black on the inside, black on the inside. Is it this red that I've been using? Red around the outside. There you go. That can be red. There you go, black. Okay, so we're going to have them like this. Because there is actually nothing that these guys do, they're not actually connected to anything, we're going to go ahead and copy them and paste them back where they need to be. So paste that one there, and paste this one here. There we go. Merge them all together. Merge that with that, and there we go. All right, spawn it in. What does that look like? Kind of interesting. I'm not sure I like the wheel colors, but we'll go with it for now. Get inside, get it going, let's go. Nice. We need to work on understanding why the boiler's blowing up too. That's something that we don't currently know. Side note, whoa, hang on. Side note, I feel like these should actually come all the way forwards too. So instead of actually being there where they like separate off a little bit, we're going to have them come all the way forwards. So grab that all the way down to there. Press H so we can see it. We're going to bring it down to here. Oh, I can't quite cut it because we've got all this stuff here, but in fact we will. There you go. Cut it. We're going to move it forwards to... I want it all the way at the front. I want it there. I want it there, but then we're going to have to build something on the interior to make it fit properly, but that doesn't quite work. It doesn't really work. Unless we built it back in there. But still, that doesn't work. No. Not with the shape of this, anyway. Unless we shaped it better. Ooh. We could do that. Alright, so if I paste this here, right? Alright, and we go to the other side and we do, like, a similar thing. But I am going to grab it from there instead, which is better. So we're going to go back here. We're going to cut it. We're going to move it this way until it's almost at the front. Like that. There we go. We're then going to delete this guy, and this guy, and also that guy. There we go. And we need to somehow merge these guys together. They're not quite in the right place. They are not quite in the right place. If these poked forwards a little bit more, then they would be. So if we cut this, move it forwards once more. There we go. Now it's in the right place. Let's go to this side and cut this one. No, cut it properly, please. Ah! Bring it back. Cut this bit. Move it forwards. Paste it there. Excellent. Right, okay. So that would mean we have to delete all of these back here, which I haven't currently done. Let me go ahead and get rid of this. So there and there, and all of these. There you go. And this. And literally all of this. It's going to take me some time to delete, but that's okay. So there you go. Delete that guy as well. Delete this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. There we go. So what we need to do is actually grab this color, send it from there to the front on both sides. That's good. We're then going to grab this color, and we're going to do this backwards. There you go. We're then going to merge this onto there. We're going to merge this onto there. And yeah. All right, delete these guys too. They're not necessary. Excellent. Delete that. I don't know why there's a pipe there, but there is. Why was there a pipe there? I have no idea. Oh, there. That's what we needed the pipe for. Let me put that back. And then we need to fill in the other edges with this color so that it's right. There you go. And grab this right here. Do this forwards. The gold is actually going to get painted all the way back. Oh, no. Is the gold at the wrong color? The wrong height there? That looks weird. I think we're going to have to keep it, though. Anyway, that's all going to be blue. Yes. Okay, and now we need to merge these guys on with these guys, which is going to be a tricky thing to do. Also, it looks so wide now. Now that we've done that, it looks really wide. Anyway, paste those there. That's good. We're then going to have to try and merge it back in with this one somehow. I don't know how we're going to do this, but 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, excellent. We're then going to be able to do another one of these. Like that. And then we need to do one of these. Okay, actually, no, better way of doing it is actually putting one of these here like this. Okay. Wait, that's not right. Wait, that's not right. What's going on there? Okay, one of these here like this. There we go. And then we can actually attach these guys together like that. There you go. Looks a bit strange, but we're going to keep it for now. We're going to paint this bit blue. There we go. Very weird. That's very, very weird. And then we need to somehow merge that onto there, so we'll probably just do something like this. And then we need to merge these guys with this, which is also pretty difficult to do. Like, it's a tricky situation what we've got going on here. So that needs to go down to there like that. We then need this guy to come all the way upwards. So that's going to go like this. And then we need to just attach it on while making it look nice. So delete this right here. We can probably get away with doing that. Up to there. Put this piece on here, like so, and just block off this bit at the back, like that. And that looks like a mess as of right now, but I think we can fix it. So if all this gets colored that color, we'll do this around the edge. We'll grab one of these to go right here. Boop and boop. There we go. And then we need to fill in this little area too. So we'd actually delete this, 1 and 2, and there we go. Nice. Yeah, that's actually pretty good, I think. That's very nice. It's a lot longer now as well, which is kind of what we wanted in the first place. It's very blue, though. I don't know how I feel about this. It looks a bit space age. Bit weird. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and delete this bit right here. Get ourselves a tank thing. And we're going to build it straight in. And then we should be good to go. So paint that there. Tank. Yep, small, I think. There we go. Put those on the front. And that's what we're going to have. Is that weird? Let's spawn it in and see. Oh, it looks a bit too chunky, doesn't it? They look a bit too chunky. I like them where they were, I think. Yeah, we might have to put those back. But anyway, let's get it moving again. See if it does move with the new additions. And then hopefully we'll be good to go from there. Oh, that looks weird. We might have to move those back. I really don't like the way they look. I really don't like it. So we're actually going to change it slightly. We're going to grab them from the edge. So we're going to grab this piece right here and this piece. And we're going to go all the way back to, let's say, here. We're then going to go up to the top and we're going to cut it. We're going to move it in one. We're going to then paste it. We're going to merge this with this. And that looks a lot better, but I'm not sure I like that much either. I think it's better, though. I do think it is better. So we're going to go ahead and paint this back down here like this, all the way to there. I need to figure out what to do with this piece. I'm not sure. But maybe it should be even skinnier down the sides. Who knows? In fact, I might just leave this like this. This is fine. So paint that right there. I think that definitely looks better like that. So let's go to the other side and take that bit and move it over too. So go ahead and cut this. Move it over one. Paste it. There you go. Merge it back in. And honestly, I think that's better. Still looks a little strange, but I actually kind of like it. So we're going to go with that. Also, these guys need painting back in gold on both sides there. And these guys. And these guys need this color. There we go. Definitely made it look better there. And I might also add a little bit of a line across here. Because I think that would be cool. So there we go. Right. I think I'm happy with that. Unless... unless this actually comes all the way up to here. Which, of course, could be the case. We would then get rid of these guys again. Yes, we would. We'd build that up to there. And we'd probably just add it to there instead. There you go. I do think that looks pretty awesome. I do. I think that looks awesome. Right, let's go. Let's go. We're going to leave it like that. I think that actually makes it look way better. So, that's good. Anyway, let's get it moving. Hopefully you guys like this. I really do. I think that looks sick. Alright, is everybody ready? Here it comes. And there it is. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, I think we've built a really sick looking... Oh, I haven't painted that on this side. I'm painting that. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I keep coming back in here, but I'm also going to paint the thingies as well. So if I can grab this color, I'm going to paint those. I don't know what color they should be. Probably black. I'm actually going to paint them black. What have I deleted accidentally here? There's 2 pipes that are definitely deleted that need fixing. So I'm going to do that really quickly. Okay, here it comes. So this is now what it looks like. I know it looks a bit insane being this long, but we're going to go with it. I think this style at the front actually looks pretty cool. We're going to leave these sticking out the front as well. We're going to leave those as they are. Everything does seem to be working quite nicely as well, so I really, really like that. Obviously, we're going to have a little bit of an issue with the amount of coal that we've got inside of this thing, especially because they're not connected together. That's really, really annoying, and I would like a way of fixing that. If you guys know how to fix that, let me know in the comments down below. With that being said, this window probably shouldn't be here either, and obviously we're not going to sit on the back anymore. We need connections on the back so we can attach to a tender, and then we can go from there. But honestly, I think the way we've got this looking at the moment is pretty sick. And we can only make it look better from here. So, yeah. Anyway, for now, I want to say thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this series so far. And let me know in the comments down below anything that you think I should change. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.